Davis, did you have any idea you'd be drafted by the Texans, and how much pre-draft interaction did you have with them?
Not a lot. Still surprised by the call. Obviously very humbled to take on this new challenge in the NFL. Just can't wait to get out to Houston and meet the staff, meet the coaches, meet the players, and start putting my head down and get to work and start earning my teammates' trust.
Davis, what do you feel like you bring to Texans?
I think first thing, obviously I can't do it from the start, but I think my leadership ability is up there. Obviously you got to get in front of some of my teammates and start building their respect by putting in hard work. And then the next thing, just that winning mentality and that ability on the field. But, it all comes together as a team, and can't wait to get out there with the other guys on the team.
How special is this moment for you?
It's incredibly special, very humbling. Started playing football when I was 6 years old, and this was always the dream to get in the NFL, and then the ultimate dream is winning Super Bowls. So I want to have a chance to do that someday.
Hey, Davis, what did you tell teams when they asked you about your left knee injury and the history with that leg?
As much as they needed to know medical history-wise, but, I'm fully healthy, been fully healthy for over 2.5 years now, and I just can't wait to get in there and compete.
Davis, what are some of your best qualities that you think you can bring to this team to help them win?
Like I said, one, just kind of that leadership ability. Obviously, it's something a quarterback needs to have, whether they're the starter or a backup. Just want to come in there and compete with my teammates. And then lastly, just being a good teammate for the guys, doing whatever the team asks me to do, to come in there and be a good member of the organization.
Davis, what do you know about the Deshaun Watson situation, and you're coming in with Tyrod Taylor and Ryan Finley as the two starters, but Watson's still on the roster?
Not much about it. Obviously, the only thing I can control is how I handle myself. So, like I said, just can't wait to get out there and start meeting the people already in Houston. My sister actually just got a place out in Houston, so I'll have some family out there that I can be with. But really, just can't wait to get out there and compete.
Are there any quarterbacks you kind of patted in your game after, in college, pros, whatever?
Not necessarily. Obviously, I'll always watch the great QBs on TV and try to pick some of their best traits and add it to my own. But I've always felt like to be my best, I got to play my own game, and I feel like it's at least done me good this far.
Davis, you said you were surprised by the call. Why were you surprised by the call?
Obviously, it's a extremely exciting night. Had my family and friends around me, and it was just surprising to finally have this come into reality.
Davis, can you elaborate? Can you tell us a little bit about your sister? Give her name and why she was moving to Houston. Obviously, this is a rather large coincidence.
Oh, it is. She is my second. She's my second oldest, so she's the middle child, and went to Houston, University of Houston, for a fifth year and played tennis there and got her MBA there. And now she's working in wealth management out in Houston. Actually, just was living with roommates, but just got her own place out there. So I might be able to sneak into one of her bedrooms and save some money.
Wait, what's your name, Davis?
Allie.
Yeah, A-L-L-I-E?
A-L-I.
A-L-I. And so she's been in Houston for a while, at least over a year, obviously.
Yes, probably closer to 2 years now.
Okay.
Could you spell her first name again?
A-L-I.
Oh, Allie. Okay.
Yes, Allie.
So which of you is the better athlete?
I'd say myself, but they would say themselves. We grew up in a really competitive household, so obviously we're going to choose each other.
So you have how many siblings?
I have two other siblings. There's three of us kids, and I'm the youngest of three.
And two sisters then, right?
Correct, and they both played collegiate tennis.
Cool. And what's your older sister's name?
Her name is Erin, E-R-I-N, and she played at a school in Tusculum, East Tennessee, and then went to law school.
Have you ever beaten them at tennis?
I would say yes, maybe, and I'd ace them a couple times, but they were a little more consistent than I was in the rallies.
They never beat you in football. They'll have that.
All right, let's go a couple more, guys.
Hey, Davis, having only started 11 games in college, what made you feel prepared to come out this year rather than return to school for another season?
I mean, I feel like I have a ton of ability to come in and compete at the next level. I'm fully ready in that manner, and then I'm also was trained really well at Stanford on the mental side of the game as well. So I feel fully prepared to come in and compete and take my shot at the next level.
How instrumental was Davis Shaw in getting you to this point?
He was hugely instrumental in my process. Just really taking a chance on me out of high school and developing me into all I know as a football player now, teaching me kind of the ins and outs of defenses and high-level offenses.
Davis, how do you feel about getting to play for Pep Hamilton, who also has his connections with Stanford, and getting to play from here in Houston?
I'm extremely excited to get out there and meet him. He actually just called me before I hopped on this phone call, so it'll be great, and I'm very excited to get out there and get to know him and start playing under him.
Do you have any relationship with Andrew Luck?
I did. So he would come back and meet with us at Stanford a couple times and act as a mentor, but not a ton.